Hello guys, so in this video we will learn about singleton class pattern. So singleton design pattern is a creational design pattern. Okay, so the purpose of singleton design pattern is to ensure that a class only has one instance and provide a global point of access to it throughout the life of an application. Access of one instance is preferred to avoid unexpected results. So it means like सिंगलटन का यूज़ बेसिकली ये है कि हम एक क्लास का एक सिंगल ऑब्जेक्ट ही क्रिएट कर पाएंगे थ्रू आउट कंप्लीट एप्लीकेशन। सो जब भी हम उस क्लास का ऑब्जेक्ट कॉल करेंगे तो वो सिंगल इंस्टेंस ही हर बार कॉल होगा। तो देर इज़ नो वे टू लाइक क्रिएट मल्टीपल इंस्टेंस ऑफ दैट पर्टिकुलर क्लास। ओके, so uses actually we might be some functionality where we need to do some synchronous activity. So for example, we want to take users vote on something wherein you don't want to double counting and also missed any counting of the vote. So here we can use that singleton pattern with a vote class to make sure like only one instance of vote class is created and used to count each vote user's vote. Okay, so there are other scenario also like where we can use that singleton pattern. So like logging functionality in our application. Na? So using the singleton pattern where one global instance of logger class is used to log all information throughout the application. Okay. सो सिंगल पैटर्न के लिए हमें कुछ स्ट्रक्चर है सो हम दैट वी नीड टू फॉलो सो सिंगल क्लास शुड हैव अ प्राइवेट और प्रोटेक्टेड कंस्ट्रक्टर no public and parameterized constructor and also singleton class should have a static property with a private backing field to return an instance of a class. A static method can also be used to return an instance and at least we that singleton class have one non-static public method for singleton operation. Okay, so let's see some practical implementation. So I am creating a new project for that. Mm, let's create a console app singleton demo. Okay, then we have created a console app for this. Okay, so let's create a class. Public class, name it as singleton. So as I mentioned earlier, we have to create a private constructor for this. And we have to create an instance, static instance. So here we need to check it. will take this static instance of private type, and here we need to check if that instance is null. Then we will initiate that instance, and later we will return that instance. I need to change this name. Okay, तो आप देख सकते हो we created a class singleton, and we take a private static property as a uh, instance, and we have a private constructor here, so that while creating object of this class we can avoid, and we when we will uh, call that private property instance, then here we are checking if instance is null, then we are initiating that instance, and then we are returning. So whenever we will call this class now, so we will get only this instance always. So let me create one more method for better understanding. Public void, rename this to singleton test, and here we print some hardcode message. Okay, so now let's use this singleton class in our main. Okay, so we are creating object s1, and we are calling that static method. Why it's not called? We need to make this public. I forgot. Okay, and similarly we have can create another object s2. So when we will check whether s1 is equal to s2, okay, so it will return us true because both are calling same instance, so it will return you true. Okay, so let's run this program. You can see it get true. So just want to repeat again. So in singleton pattern, what we will do, we will create a private static property like this, and we will create a private constructor, and then we will create a public static property that will return that's this private instance. And here we are checking if that instance is not initialized, then we will initialize, and later we are returning this. So whenever we will call this public property, we will always get this instance only. Okay, so I hope now you have some idea. Okay, do let me know if you have any question, just comment me, and I will respond you back. Okay, yeah, we can call this like this simply the way. And as I mentioned, the actual requirement we can say like if we want to take some kind of voting thing or logging thing, so there we need to implement this kind of structure. Thank you. Bye.